There comes a moment when you have to ask yourself the question you keep avoiding, not because you don't know the answer, but because you're afraid of what it might reveal. Do you love them, or do you need them? The difference between love and need is not loud. It doesn't arrive like an alarm. It doesn't interrupt your life suddenly. It arrives quietly, through how you feel when you're alone. Through restlessness, through the tightness in your chest, through thoughts that keep circling back to one person, not because you want them, but because you're afraid of the emptiness without them. If it's love, you still exist. If it's need, you feel like you're falling apart. Need often looks like love, because it carries intensity, fear, attachment. That panic in your chest at the thought of someone leaving. In need, emotions are strong but unstable. You feel high when they respond. You crash when they don't. Your emotional state depends on their presence. Love doesn't move like that. Love has rhythm. It has calm. Love doesn't ask you to disappear so it can stay. Need does. When you need someone, you don't choose them freely. You cling, like to an edge, like to air, like to survival. You don't ask, am I happy here? Am I growing? Am I seen? You only ask, how do I keep this from ending? And as you cling, you slowly loosen your boundaries. You stay silent when you should speak. You justify what hurts you. You convince yourself you're asking for too much. In need, you're always listening, analyzing messages, tone, pauses, the space between words. Silence feels like danger. Distance feels like proof that you're not enough. Love doesn't demand constant proof. It doesn't ask you to shrink, to explain yourself away, to bend. Love doesn't live in fear. Need does. One of the clearest signs of need is the emptiness you feel when they're gone. Not missing. Emptiness. Missing is quiet. Emptiness is loud. It pushes you to distract yourself. Messages, calls, anything to silence the feeling that you have no ground. As if you don't know who you are without them. Love allows you to be whole on your own. Need convinces you that you're only half. If you're afraid to set boundaries because you think you'll be left, that isn't love, that's fear. If you stay silent about what hurts just to keep someone, that isn't love, that's need. If you keep giving more than you have, hoping it will earn you their staying, that isn't love, that's self-abandonment. Love doesn't ask you to lose yourself. Love arrives when you've already found who you are. Sometimes we don't love the person. We love how they make us feel less alone. Sometimes we're not holding on to love. We're holding on to hope that someone will fill what we couldn't. But no one can heal a void that isn't theirs to carry. And no one can be your home if you keep leaving yourself. Real love comes without panic, without gripping, without fear of disappearing if someone leaves. It comes as calm, as space, as a place where you don't have to beg to stay. And when you stop looking for someone to save you, when you learn to stand within yourself, even in silence, that's when you're finally ready to love.